Hi everybody. You might think that ChatGPT makes it now super easy to build an AI application, but believe me, it is not. There are a multitude of models to know, different APIs to call, and endless npm packages to install. I did a couple of videos on the topic, and believe me, it was a lot of research. But with Vercel's new announcement, this ends today. Vercel just dropped a brand new SDK that lets you quickly build AI applications. Let's see what it's about. In terms of feature, Vercel aims at doing the following. They want to simplify getting started with AI on their frameworks like Next.js and Svelte. They are doing so by giving UI tools to handle the chat and completions AI methods. They provide integrations also with the best AI providers like OpenAI, Anthropic, and Hugging Face. And lastly, they also provide helpers to make it easy to achieve the beautiful ChatGPT streaming effect that makes you think this is a robot. All of these tools make the developer experience of using those platforms much better. For example, here is an example of my vanilla.js streaming implementation compared to how it is easy to do it with Versal AI. Since this is fresh off the press, let's go and give it a try. We'll start by creating a new Next.js application. The settings here really don't matter, but what you want to make sure is that you are using app router, since we'll be streaming, and this is not available in the pages directory, which is the old way of doing things in Next.js. Now we will go into our application and install the packages. I really don't know here how Vercel was able to grab the AI npm package name, but this is really awesome. Next, you will create an .env.local file, and you will need to add an API key for OpenAI. This should be quite easy by going to the OpenAI console. Check the link in the description for more instructions. So now that you have done this, make sure that you protect your API key. If you lose it or put it on the client side, you might have a lot of charges on your OpenAI account. There are two ways of interacting with large language models. Either you can do a chat interface like ChatGPT, or you can ask for a completion where it completes something for you. Thankfully, those two are really simple to do with Versal AI. Let's explore the chat. Automatically, the Versal AI SDK, when you want to submit a chat or a completion, will look to either a route located at API/chat for chat submissions or for completions under API/completion. We'll create one for chat under app/API/chat, and we'll call the file route.ts. This will be using a handler from Next.js app router. We will import an OpenAI library compatible with the Edge runtime. We'll create a client, and after this, we will submit the chat to OpenAI. We will proceed to stream the response back to the client, which will be caching this response. The client will be located at app/page.tsx. Notice here we're going to use a client component because we're going to be using some use effect, use states, and so on. But all of these will be hidden under the beautiful use chat hook by Versal AI. With this hook, you're able to render the message history and even submit new messages. Let's see it in action. Here you see we have a really simple UI, not too dissimilar to ChatGPT, but of course much more simplistic. We're sending and receiving messages, and it also keeps the context of the conversation. I cannot explain to you how much of an improvement this is over implementing this on your own. With the complexity of streaming in APIs and making large language models do exactly what you want, it gets quite difficult, but this makes it super easy, and I really hope it will usher a new generation of AI applications. I hope this was useful and see you in the next video.